There we are. Welcome to Matrix Talk. We are back at it.
Yep.
Today we're asking the question, what's our shared purpose? Really quick, if you're familiar with the Matrix, the usual one is about you, me, whatever individual. And we start with who is important to you. But when we do the pro-social matrix, we start with the question in the lower right, like Phil's got there. What's our shared purpose? And you go, what is our shared purpose? If you're talking about a classroom, I guess it's to learn, right?
Yep. That would be the number one thing, learning.
But then the kids throw in other stuff.
I'm here to be with my friends.
Get dates.
Yep. Get credits.
Get credits. Stay away from home.
Stay away. Get out of the house. I have nowhere else to go. Ali Sheedy in the Breakfast Club. That's why she got detention, because she had nowhere else to go.
Yep.
That was her purpose.
So Breakfast Club, they had a shared purpose, which they developed it through that movie. Cool movie that you bring it up. You know, and I think about it these days in terms of this is the United States, our shared purpose in electing a new president. Well, what is our shared purpose in doing that? Well, if you listen to the news media, the pundits and all that, then it doesn't have very much to do with being president.
Nope.
Nothing about upholding the laws and the Constitution and that kind of stuff.
It goes with the president stuff.
Right. So all kinds of, but so you would say, what's our shared purpose? People can discuss it. Whatever it is, they can discuss it. If you're in a workplace, if you're in a family, wherever two or more people are working together, trying to come together. In an election, they're trying to bring a whole country together.
Oh, yeah.
And, that's difficult to do if you want to read Plato and stuff. But we won't go into that today. But, nevertheless, ask yourselves that question when you're with, even if you're a couple.
Yeah.
Two people, a couple. What's our shared purpose?
Getting together to do something.
Right. If you're on a sports team, what's our shared purpose?
Yep.
And its purpose is it's almost always more than one thing.
Yeah.
So, and you discuss it, and it's really now, just so you know, very quick. Yes, in the pursuit of shared purpose, yucky stuff shows up. That's the lower left. Yes, we do behaviors to relieve the yucky stuff like anxiety and stuff. What were we talking about today? Phil was somebody. It was drama.
It was drama. Yes, that was the word. The word that should not be used.
Yeah, we didn't, but Phil and I haven't run into that. It's our crowdcast, so we can say drama. But people, if you think about it, in most workplaces, drama doesn't help get the work done.
Nope.
It just doesn't. For that matter, when it comes to most anything else, except if you're watching a drama movie or show or something, drama is usually a relief move. It's a way of not focusing on work and instead focusing on drama. And now, is that going to stop people from focusing on drama? No. It is nice to take a look at it and say, well, we got yucky stuff and we do drama. Because why? Because oftentimes figuring out how to do a shared purpose is difficult work. Even the talking about it can be difficult work.
This is difficult.
It's thinking And the human mind, your prefrontal cortex and such things connected to it, don't like thinking. And that includes Phil and I and everybody else.
Oh, man.
And the reason, when I anthropomorphize it and I say it doesn't like it, what it does is it burns a lot of glucose, sugar, energy.
Burning energy.
Right. So, and your brain burns most of your energy anyway. And so there's parts of us that we're not aware of that monitors that. And so it basically, part of it notices that you're burning a lot of energy thinking. And let's go ahead and say it. That part says, knock that off.
Yep.
Shut that down. We got to save glucose here. And you guys think, oh, Kevin, he's kidding. No. No, I'm not kidding at all. No.
Exactly how it works.
That's the biological basis of why we all don't really like to think.
Yeah.
However, as we all know, sometimes we got to think. Sometimes we got to ponder things and stick with them and get through them. And that brings up yucky stuff.
Yep.
Grinding away, trying to think, and that feels yucky. Oh, drama. Or, and other people cut jokes and do humor.
Oh, I was just thinking of one this morning after we got done talking. A lot of times what people do, the shortcut for thinking is they just go and judge.
But yeah, and if you look at the brain studies, judging just takes no glucose at all.
Yep.
It's nothing. So if I'm just going to say, well, that's just a lousy person, I'm not going to listen to him. You're all done, and that was quite energy efficient.
Yeah. Yep.
Whereas you say, well, all of us have good and bad. Let's look at the whole and see. Well, now that's thinking. And
picture. Yep.
So judging's easy.
Yeah.
Judging's easy, and we do it. It's a society. So, and even I guess it is important in this. We're doing this on June the 28th.
Yes.
2024. We're in the election cycle for the president and other things. And so what that requires is good, hard thinking about what needs to be done. Given what Phil and I just said, guess what? Let's talk about drama. Let's just judge them. We'll take the easy path and judge them and dismiss them and don't pay any attention to what they have to say and do it because that's the easy path. Where the hard path is thinking about things. Shared purpose conversations, they're very rewarding on the one hand, but they tend to get you into the thinking thing, and then people, as Phil pointed out, judge and avoid. Oh, the heck with it. Let's go, play a video game.
Yep.
Which is relief boost. So map it all out, whatever you're doing, whether you're thinking about who to vote for president, or whether you're doing a family thing, or workplace thing, or a sports team thing, or a classroom thing, it's good. Now, the great news is the diagram doesn't go anywhere, the question doesn't go anywhere. You can just keep asking it. So you do a little bit of thinking, you go, that's enough. Or you just come back to it. And especially if you're at a workplace or someplace where you can put this up on the board, you can just keep coming back to what's our shared purpose? What are we here to do? Some of it will be easy. We're here to make widgets. We're here to build a house or plow a field.
Here to sell a product or whatever.
Right. Some of it's easy, but then when we get to the camaraderie and the team spirit and stuff like that people will start putting down there as shared purpose. And above all, people need to feel safe.
Yep.
And our politics, and this is not just now, for millennia, our politics tend to scare us.
Yep.
And bring out the worst in the group, no matter what the group. There was a great quote that says, a mob of Platos is still a mob.
Yes. Yes.
and, and what they mean by that is they do a rational thing.
Yeah.
And it's amygdala driven. It's like,
then you get mob mentality going on.
Get anarchy going or whatever. And of course, Plato actually wrote about that. But somebody said, yeah, well, a mob of Plato's is a mob. And he couldn't disagree with that. Yeah,
nope.
Exactly. So why I say that is that we'll tend to run on fear, get all caught up in the fear and doing things.
And now you're doing relief moves.
Doing relief moves based off fear and not doing the hard thinking about, well, what's our shared purpose?
Communicating,
what are we trying to
talking, listening.
So, I fully understand it's hard to do it a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Keep the diagram up, keep coming back to it. Hopefully we'll stay out of that mob mentality, doing crazy things.
Yep. Yeah, it may even help you notice if you're in one of them situations.
Yeah, it might. Indeed, it might. So, something to ponder. And that's what we wanted you to give you a chance to do. Ponder a little bit. So,
yep.
Have a blast. We didn't bury the lead. We said right away what this was, and we gabbed about it a little bit. That's one of my pet peeves, by the way. I'll go to watch some video or something and it's got a title.
Yeah.
After about 5 minutes of watching, I'm not gotten.
No, we're not there yet. What's going on?
And then I go searching and I can't find it in what journalism they call that, burying the lead.
Mm-hmm.
In the very last paragraph, they go, oh, by the way, that headline, this is.
There you go.
Of course, they want to keep your eyeballs, so they make money.
Yeah. Eyeballs equal money.
So, folks, and this is scientifically speaking, all the media outlets, I don't care if it's right wing, left wing, center of the road, in the end of the day, they want to make money, stay afloat.
Want to attract you.
So they need eyeballs. And the way they attract you is by frightening you.
Fear.
It's fear.
Very powerful.
It's very powerful, and that's what they do. That is really not conducive to making good choices about anything. Because a fearful mob is a dangerous thing.
Yep.
So it's something to think about. I'm sure nobody will. Whatever. Think about it.
Yeah, just might. You never know.
You never know. You never want to happen. But this has been written about tons of times. We didn't do a diagram of it. Our biggie is diagram. And so now you can look at it. You can say, oh, yeah, I'm judging. I'm cutting corners on my
engaging in drama stuff.
Right, dropping in drama. I'm over here, and I'm not really over there focused on
stuff. You're spinning.
I'm spinning. Gee, feels like what our country is doing right now.
Yeah.
Spinning. I don't think Phil and I are going to fix it, but maybe one other person will watch this and get a little bit of a distance view. And when they right, and when that happens, it's when calmer minds prevail.
Mm-hmm.
That's the saying. So if you can finally get it around where the people speaking in calm voices about shared purpose and what are we going to do for it, we all know that's when the good stuff gets done.
Yeah.
We don't
Stuff
have very
starts happening. Until that happens, it ain't happening.
And the news media wants nothing to do with that because it's boring.
It doesn't sell.
Famous quote about C-SPAN. Way back in the 90s, one of the very first runners of C-SPAN, and they had a slogan, "We dare to be boring."
Right. That's right.
And that's the thing. We all know C-SPAN is boring, but that's where the work's getting done.
Yep. And they showed the work getting done. They would show the work getting done.
Right. And you're going,
not always, which is not exciting.
It's not exciting. No.
Now, drama is exciting. Drama is exciting.
Oh, man, that's great stuff, man. That drama
makes you feel like you're doing something.
But we're not.
And you are. You're doing this.
Yeah, you're over on the left side of the matrix.
You're doing this.
Zap, 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 running around in circles. So think about it. Whatever. We said our 2 cents worth.
Yeah.
Put it on a diagram. Now we're going to go do something else.
Yeah. Go on to some other shared purpose stuff.
Yeah. And you'll have a great weekend.
Whatever you do, enjoy.
The great thing about this is somebody will watch this 10 years from now because you put it up on YouTube.
Yeah, so it'll be there.
People will find it. They'll go, oh, wow. Bye-bye, folks. Take it easy.
Take care.